What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Now in today's video I'm going to be discussing the Christmas DLC and what I want to see in this year's update. So let's get straight into things. So as I'm sure you guys know, for the past 2 years in Grand Theft Auto Online, we've received a Christmas themed DLC, of course in celebration of Christmas, adding some pretty cool Christmas items into the game. My favourite being the snow. It always creates a very nice Christmas feeling, and last year we were also given the option to pick up snow to create snowballs, which we could then throw at our friends or just random NPCs. That was also a very cool feature, not to forget the pretty cool outfits and masks we've received in the past 2 years, as well as the several new cars we received in last year's Christmas update, as well as much more. Now, we know that Rockstar have intentions to release yet another Christmas-themed DLC once again in Grand Theft Auto Online this year, because a few weeks ago we saw an information leak directly from Grand Theft Auto Online suggesting Rockstar are working on something. And you may also recall a few months ago, Rockstar also said themselves in an interview that they have their full GTA team working on creating more DLCs for GTA Online. So I think this Christmas DLC could be bigger and better than any other Christmas DLC we have ever received. So I think we can certainly expect to see a lot more items in this year's Christmas DLC than the previous years, but let's go over some of the items that I want to see in this year's DLC. Now first, I want to see this DLC available across all platforms. As I'm sure you guys know, a few months ago, unfortunately Rockstar stated they were unable to add any more updates to the old generation consoles, the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, due to the fact the consoles were outdated and they simply couldn't handle any more updates. But even if this is not possible, then why not add last year's Christmas DLC items back into the game? After all the Christmas items are still in the game files, just hidden from view, so all Rockstar would have to do is make these items public again, so users on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 could take part in this year's Christmas celebration. Anyway, so let's move on to new DLC items that I would like to see. Now let's start off with vehicles. Now just like the Halloween DLC, I would love to see some Christmas themed vehicles added to Grand Theft Auto Online. Now there aren't really that many vehicles that could be Christmas themed, maybe some form of motorized sleigh, but I think the best idea which I have so far is the addition of a snowmobile into the game. As you guys can see, I have some gameplay of one of these in the video. It is a pretty cool mod to be fair, and I could definitely see something like this being added into the game just for the 2 weeks of Christmas, and then once the Christmas season is over, this vehicle could be then removed from the game, just like the Halloween DLC vehicles. Maybe we could also see the introduction of some new car customizations which are Christmas themed. Stuff like the option to fit Christmas trees and strap them to the roof of SUVs, maybe a selection of Christmas horns as well, that would be pretty awesome. Now another idea I also have is seeing the introduction of sleds into the game. Now bear with me for a few seconds on this one. It may seem pretty pointless, but just imagine the idea of driving to the top of a hill, then getting out a sled, sitting on it, and then just sliding down to the bottom. I think it's a pretty cool idea, and it would definitely be loads of fun in an online free mode session, as there are loads of hills which you can slide down, and there could even be some race style game modes with this, where you compete against a few friends trying to reach the bottom of the hill first. Now for the past 2 Christmas DLCs, we always see the return of fireworks and the firework launcher in Grand Theft Auto Online, where we can then purchase ammo for these weapons. But how about seeing the introduction of a new weapon? How about a candy cane as a melee weapon? Now I'm sure we'll see the return of snow and snowballs once again with this year's Christmas DLC, but as I'm sure you guys know, for the past 2 years, the snow usually only lasts for 2 or 3 days or so, those days usually being Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day, and after that then the snow is just removed completely. But I would like to see these snow days last a little longer, maybe as many as 7. And just imagine if the lakes and rivers would also freeze over during the snow days, so you could drive over them. And Rockstar could also introduce some new races into the game, which take place on these frozen over rivers and lakes. Now if you guys have any other ideas, or if there are any items and features you would love to see in Grand Theft Auto Online for this year's Christmas DLC, let me know by leaving a comment on this video. It would also be greatly appreciated if you guys could also take a few seconds out of your day to click the like button, as it helps me out a lot and it's also greatly appreciated. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I really recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.